I'm doing part B, and we are going to start with active range of motion extension. So can I just have you bring your arm down, just like that, perfect. So then the fulcrum is going to be lined up with the lateral epicondyle. The stationary arm is going to be with the midline of the humerus, and then the movement arm is going to be with the styloid process. And her arm is all the way down. So it is supposed to be 0 degrees, and she's a little past at, would be 4 degrees that way, so it would be fine. Then we're gonna move to pronation. So have you sit up, hold this pencil, and the fulcrum is going to be over the third metacarpal. And then the stationary arm is perpendicular with the floor, and then the movement arm will be just parallel to the pencil because you're not right over the pencil. Can you pronate your arm that way? Perfect. Go back. And then do it again. It's supposed to be 90. She is at about 82, so it's a little less. So now we're gonna move to passive range of motion, and we're gonna start with flexion. So I'm just going to stabilize under the elbow, and then I'm just gonna passively flex her elbow. And then up here, it's gonna be soft because of the biceps, and then the forearm muscles hitting each other. Then we're gonna go pronation. So I'm just going to pronate her arm. That's gonna be hard due to the radius and the ulna actually hitting each other. Next is manual muscle test. We're gonna go with extension. So I'm gonna stabilize under the elbow, and then I'm gonna resist as she pushes down. Perfect. And then that test, that would be a 5 out of 5, and that tests the triceps on the back of the arm. Next is pronation. So she's gonna start supinated, and then I'm gonna resist as she pronates her arm. Start actually neutral. So let's do it this way. And then she's going to, while limiting as much wrist movement as possible, gonna resist pronation. That would be, she was 5 out of 5 again. And that tests the pronator teres, the pronator quadratus, and the brachioradialis. Next is special tests. So we're going to start with the varus test. So we are going to flex her elbow a little bit, and then going to apply a varus pressure. So from medial to lateral. That would be positive if there's increased laxity or pain when compared bilaterally. And that would be an indicator of an RCL sprain. Next is milking sign. So we're going to go in a throwing position. And going to stabilize the elbow, and then they are supinated, so their thumb's back. You're going to grab their thumb and just go in different angles and pull back, really stressing that UCL on the front side. And so if it was a positive test, there'd be pain over this medial joint line, and that would be an indication of a UCL injury. Next is Mills test. So going to stabilize under the elbow, gonna flex fingers, flex wrist, and so I'm gonna hold them in that position, and then I'm just going to extend the elbow, just like that. That would be positive if there's pain on the lateral epicondyle out here. because that would be the flexors and no, the extensors and the supinators. That's where they attach, and that's what would be causing pain. And then that would be lateral epicondylitis. Next, we're going to do neurovascular testing. So we're going to start with Tinel's sign. We're going to be in a close to 90 position. You're going to go in the cubital tunnel right here, and you're going to just tap in there. That would be positive. If there's pain, numbness, tingling, and that would be an indication of an ulnar nerve pathology. And then we're going to do the pronator teres test. So we're going to start, once again, 90-90. Going to extend while she pronates, but I'm going to strongly resist. So go. Perfect. That would be positive, again, if there's numbness or tingling, and then that would be in the first through third digits is where the tingling numbness would be, and then that would be an indication of a median nerve compression due to the pronator teres hypertrophy.